Hey everyone, it's Slick from Slick Click TV bringing you another real-world product review. I call it a real-world review because unlike some other reviewers, I actually pay for these products with my own money. I don't get them sent to me because I review stuff. And I'm giving you my unbiased opinion after I've tested them under everyday conditions. Going to work, going to school, in the car, stuff like that. I test them for a week or two before I bring it to you guys. And then I give you my subjective cost-benefit analysis. In other words, after a couple weeks, am I still happy with my purchase? So today we're going to talk about the Incipio DualPro Shine for the Galaxy Note 3. That's the phone I have, so a lot of my reviews will be about it. It's called the DualPro Shine. It features dual protection with an aluminum-like finish. According to the website, www.incipio.com, the DualPro model is constructed of two layers, an impact-absorbing silicone core and a rigid, what they call plextonium frame. That's just their proprietary name for synthetic polycarbonate, basically plastic. Measurements are 6.13 inches, thickness is 0.11 inches, and the weight is 1.88 ounces. What does all that mean? Basically, it adds some bulk. It's a protective case. And it actually adds a little bit of weight, too. It's about 31% heavier with the device and the case. Is that worth it? Well, let's talk about it. The overall fit and finish gets about a 4 out of 5 from me. The brushed aluminum-like back is very attractive and makes this case stand out. The fit from case to device is very firm and rigid, exactly what you'd be looking for in a protective case. What I don't like is that the silicone core doesn't seem to hold its shape very well in places where the frame isn't present. It's also a magnet for pocket lint. I didn't clean this thing up because, like I said, it's a real-world review. So I'm trying to get the sheen on there. You can see it's got some smudges, it's got some scratches, and this is all after, a couple weeks of use. And I'll see if the camera will pick it up. It's just a magnet for pocket lint. I find myself constantly doing stuff like that. I mean, I try to keep my stuff looking nice. That's the reason for buying a case like this. So if you're like me and you want it, clean and looking nice, you're going to be doing this a lot. You're going to be cleaning this off, wiping pocket lint off. So just keep that in mind before you buy this case. Also, where you can see the silicone isn't held by the rigid frame, it doesn't really sit firm, like you'd want. It kind of does this, and then lint and dust gets trapped along here as well. So just keep that in mind. I kind of wish the frame, went a little more around these areas. All around, your stylus access is large and easy to get to. All the ports are easy to get to as well. They've got all the openings. You got your IR blaster and microphone, 3.5mm audio port. They replaced the buttons with rubber buttons here. While I do not subject my cases and devices to intentional drop tests, I feel confident that this case would provide protection from average usage drops. If you're walking and you drop your device, I'm pretty sure this case would protect your device. However, this is definitely going to get scratched up. If you're prone to dropping your devices, I wouldn't recommend this case for everyday use. I just wouldn't. The finish, while nice, is very slick. So like I said, if you're walking around and you're texting, you might drop this, especially if you're a little clumsier than average users. Under my real-world use conditions, like I said, the silicone core does attract pocket lint like bears to honey. I found myself frequently wiping dust particles off the black silicone. Lastly, I was also afraid to set the case down on its back because the finish does scratch fairly easily under real-world casual usage. In other words, unless you are careful about setting your device down gently every single time, this finish is going to get scratched up. It's going to get dirty. It's going to get smudged. It's not going to look as great after a couple weeks of use. The case retails on Incipio's website for $34.99 and on Amazon for around $20. Since I bought on Amazon, I'm still fairly satisfied with my purchase, although I'm afraid this case has been designated for my out-on-the-town type of use. I'm not going to be using it every day due to the complaints I've described here. If I want something flashy, I'm going to throw this on for the night, but for every day, I just don't think it's right for me. Because I paid right around 20 bucks, I'm still fairly happy. If I had paid $35, I might not be nearly as satisfied. So there you go. That's my real world opinion on the Incipio DualPro Shine. Like I said, if you can get it for the right price and you're fine with the problems with it, it's a good case. It'll protect your phone. And that is the primary job of these cases, is to protect the device. But like I say, if you're buying it for the finish, just know that it's going to get scratched up after a couple weeks. So there you go, guys. Slick Click TV bringing you another real world review. Subscribe, like, comment. I do these for you. So let me know what you think. See ya.